Today we will be going through the podcast kit. Inside the kit you get a RODECaster Pro with power cable, 4 Rode podcast microphones, four XLR cables, 4 sets of headphones, 1 3.5mm audio jack, and a micro SD card with adapter. First, carefully remove the RODECaster Pro from its box and plug in the power cable into the back of the device. You can plug up to 4 microphones into the desk using the XLR cables provided, one end into the microphone and the other into the back of the RODECaster Pro. Each input has a number which corresponds to the fader on the front of the desk. There are also 4 headphone ports which you can use to monitor the audio from each microphone. You can adjust the volumes of the headphones individually using the dials on the front of the desk. Once everything is connected, you are ready to adjust the settings on the desk itself. First, switch it on using the red power button on the back of the desk. Once powered up, you need to factory reset the RODECaster Pro by pressing the gear icon in the top left hand corner of the touchscreen. Then select Hardware, Advanced, Reset, Slide to reset, and then press Yes. Once it's reset, enter the correct time and date. To wipe the SD card ready for recording, press the gear icon, then Hardware, Micro SD card, and then slide to erase. Once formatted, press the house icon to go back to the main menu. You can adjust the microphone's input level and apply voice filters by pressing the number on the desk which corresponds to the microphone you want to adjust. You can select a microphone type by pressing Microphone. There is a preset for the Rode Pod mic in this kit which is set by default. Press Level to adjust the recording input level. The default should be fine for the type of microphone that comes with the kit, but it shouldn't exceed the green bar if you do adjust it. To add filters to the microphone, you can select Voice, and then select the tone and voice strength of the person using that microphone. You can use the faders on the front of the desk to adjust the volume of each microphone. The touchscreen will display the level of each microphone individually. You can also connect a mobile phone or laptop using the 3.5mm audio jack provided. This plugs into the port with an icon of a phone above it. This can be adjusted using its own dedicated fader on the right hand side. Now you are ready to record. Simply press the big record button on the right hand side of the touchscreen. When you are recording, the button will turn red and the recording time will display on the touchscreen. To stop recording, press the record button again and the button will turn white. To play back your recording, you can press the gear icon, then select Podcast and then the file you want to play back. When you finish recording, you will need to copy the files over to a computer ready to edit or publish your new podcast. First, switch off the device using the red power button on the back of the desk. Then, remove the micro SD card. Put the card into a micro SD to SD card adapter. Insert into your computer and then copy the files over to a sensible location. Once you are finished, place the micro SD card back into the device and pack away the equipment tidy into the boxes provided ready for the next person who needs to use the kit.